Did your parents ever told you that if a man touches you as a girl, you will get pregnant? That was very funny. Well, my parents never told me that, but I had a couple of my friends who told me that their mom said that if a man touches them, they will get pregnant. My name is Precious Ifani, and this is Everything Teen Channel. This is a continuation of the discussion we had the last time, and today is going to be more juicy. I'm loving my background, by the way. I feel I'm a bit closer to heaven. What do you think? All right, let me go straight out to what we have for today. I'm so excited because this discussion is helping teenagers. I'm getting a lot of feedbacks about how it's helping people think better, believe more in the truth about sex, and have a better perspective on why they shouldn't get involved in sex before time. So today I'm going to share maybe 2 more lies our parents told us about sex. And that way we'll ride off to get some other reasons to really abstain from sex, the right reasons to abstain from sex. So our parents told us that when we get involved in sex, we won't have children. That's incredible. Mom, are you for real? I'm not going to have a kid if I have sex before marriage, for real? So how about those teenagers that get involved in sex and they got pregnant and they gave birth even? And after a while they got pregnant, they got married and still had children. I mean, parents, please tell us the truth. It will help us. It will make us wayward. Okay, so they told us that if you get involved in sex before marriage, you won't get pregnant when you get married. That's not true. Just know it. I mean, you already know this thing. There are so many virgins that got married and they don't have children today. What happened to them? Did they in the first world had sex as teenagers? I'm sure that's not the truth. So having sex before marriage is not a criteria for getting pregnant as a married woman or not. The next lie our parents told us is God will not forgive you, church will be against you, you'll be suspended in church. Well, the truth is, today we have a lot of people who were supposedly born out of wedlock who are making it. We have a lot of people who had issues. Maybe they got pregnant, got wayward as teenagers, and today they are somewhere in an enviable positions right now. So, and previously, if you commit fornication, you'll be suspended in church. You'll be given the back seat. Like in some churches, you'll be given the back seat, But today, people don't care about your backseat. You give them backseats, they change church because we have a couple of churches around the street now. So they just quickly switch. You carry both your backseat and your sin and everything, suspension. So it means that shouldn't be a reason a teenager should not get involved in sex. Now, today, let's talk about why should a teenager not get involved in sex. So today, let's talk about 3 reasons a teenager should not get involved in sex. Number 1, you're not a thief. You are not a thief. Who is a thief? A thief is someone who takes what does not belong to him. If you get involved in sex before time, you're taking what does not belong to you. First of all, that's not your husband. That's not your wife. Even if there's someone you want to marry in the future, you're not married until you're married. So you're probably sleeping with somebody else's wife. So you shouldn't. If you don't want to steal, don't get involved in sex before marriage. Secondly, you want to have a future that is void of sports. I mean, if it's possible, avoid sports. If it has happened and right now you're looking for a way to amend it, there's no problem. You can always come around it. But if you've not gotten involved already, why get involved? You want to have a future where even if someone begins to dig your past, they will have nothing to dig up. We have politicians in our society today that have so many scandals in their history that when they bring them up, their positions are taken away from them because they lived a life in the past that is not worth it as a society leader, as a leader in the society. Okay? So you want to have a clean record as much as possible. So why not just keep your zip up? They say zip up. When it's time, you do it with your parents, you know, stamping it, with your parents clapping for you, applauding you, and celebrating you. All right? Then finally, because you want your children to be proud of you, you want to be able to tell your children your story. You want to be able to tell them how you lived your life when you were their age. And you want to be able to pull out those files shamelessly and open them without guilt. So why not live that kind of life right now? So these are the reasons you should abstain from sex until you're ready to get married. In my previous video, I shared some other reasons why you shouldn't, but today I've shared with you 3 reasons you should not get involved in sex before marriage. There could be lies, again, let me say this, that our parents told us. Those lies, they didn't say them with the intention to deceive us. They only said them because they wanted to help us. They wanted us to take responsibilities for our lives. But now that you've known that those are lies, you need to quickly replace those lies with truth. You need to quickly know reasons you should not involve in sex. Now, you need to know this truth today so that you will know reasons you should not get involved in sex as a teenager. You want to get involved in sex when your parents will be clapping for you, angels will be blowing you fan. And you know, everyone is in the society, they're excited for you, they're happy with you. And not when you commit it, you are ashamed, you're scared, you're worried, you're careful. You don't want that. And I want you to always be an amazing and fantastic and exceptional teenager every day of your life. That's why I bring you such videos and lots more. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and ring my bell so you'll be the first to get notifications. There's always a bonus for staying to the end. Thank you for staying till the end. So the last point is, I love you.